Hi, my name is Terry Lee from Sweet Pea Papers and the Sweet Pea Papers Facebook group. This is video 2 in our series Christmas Medley. Now, what I've done is what I realized is that I didn't show you putting in the pockets or anything on this one. I was just like, okay, that's the end of the video. See you in the next video. So we'll go over that real quick. I've also added just the collage papers. We're getting a little busy, so I also added the kit. Let me look here. I've added 2 things. Holly Jolly by Pink Monarch, and then also some coffee dyed paper print, you know, that you can print out the image for the back sides of some of the stuff, by Liana Scrap. So those are both really good designers, and I think you'll enjoy the mix of adding them in. Now, what I finished this with is I added the lace, I added the postcard. Oops, I have things falling on me. And on the postcard, I added a charm. Oops. My hands are freezing. I'm wearing a short sleeve shirt though, go figure. Which is a little stocking. It's very cute. You just put it in behind the lace. It doesn't fill the whole window, but if you put it in just right, there's polka dots on the top and the bottom. So that's fine. So then you open it up, and I put a tuck here, and it has lace on it. It's probably, no, you can see it. Yeah, you can see it on camera, with a card. Then on this side over here, I left the images on the front of both of the flip outs, but I did add lace to the edges. On the inside, I've added a pocket with lace, and I'm backing all of everything with the sprayed cream colored paper. So we may not do all the cameras on, or all the pockets on camera, because they're a little time intensive, and I'll show you how to do one, and then you'll know how to do the rest. Ephemera cards I'm not doing anything with. I'm just using them as is. Then on the back of here, there's another pocket with the lace and another ephemera. Here I made a belly band out of a scrap, and then I backed it with the cream colored paper, and then I added lace over the kit paper part. Then here's what I'm talking about backing them. Here's the back page, of course. This writing card, as you can see, well, I did it a little crooked, but I'll do better. It's backed with this cream colored paper, so when you turn it over, you can have a place to write, and there's a little sentiment. I'm looking for a Christmas stencil, because I think that would look, you know, nice. It would take up more space. So that's what I did to finish this off. So I think that oops, looks better than it did before. Put the charm this way, and then tie it to hold it all together. Now, I was able to tie this in about 2 seconds a minute ago. There we go. Alright, so we're going to set this aside. We're going to label it Signature 1, Video 1, Page 1, and it has to be a right side facing page. Alright, so we'll set that aside. Now, pages 2 and 3 are going to be easy. Oh, I didn't set aside the paper to make the pocket on here. Let's use some of this. Or should we use some of this stripe? This is from, these are from the Holly Jolly kit. I had them set aside because they have this printed on the back, and then I realized I was backing the writing cards in the cream colored, so it didn't really matter. So let's take some of this. I wonder if we should just put on an acetate pocket. I think we will. So what we're going to do here is we're going to take this big tag, and we're going to make a flap out of it. And then we'll put a charm on here. Wait a minute. We'll have to make it go this way. And then put a charm on. So we're going to score it right next to this white area. Actually, yeah, we can score it, but then we're going to need to back it first. And stupid bruise, that will not go away. My stomach's growling. You would think I would learn to at least eat a snack, a granola bar beforehand. Is that straight? The reason I did that is so that we could see where it's going to bend, and we know how to paper it. How am I going to back that with it? Oh, well. We're going to put the magnet on first before we do anything else. Okay, now if we're going to have this here, it's going to go there, and we want a magnet about there. And then once we get it glued on, then we'll put the magnet on the back. That wasn't a very good job with the tape. A little crinkly. And I want to put the cream in between. So what I'll do is I will glue this onto here. All right. Then, yes, I know I'm going to cut it by hand. Yikes. Yikes. Come on, glue. I could have waited to put the magnet. Ah, poop. Sorry. Oh no, I do want to back the whole thing in white. Okay, now we're going to want to put our bend right at the edge of the paper. Then we want to just leave that little bit of a border all the way around. It's a little bit big. Okay, then I'm going to, ooh, that was kind of loud. Take my scissors, and then I'll cut the rest of the border. So I will start here. Yes, they did ink the tag. And we're not inking the cream. Now we're going to turn around and take the other one. This one we're not going to score at the half. We're going to cut it off. I accidentally made the wrong end pointy. So we're going to flip this over. We're going to cut it off. Oops, that's the score thing. The piece came apart. And then we'll put it here. Mm-mm. I have one more. So let's lay it on here. This would have been the better way to do it. We can still use this as a tag. So we'll lay this on here. And we'll cut it off here. I don't know why I didn't do that on the other one. And then we'll glue it onto the other side. I need to thin my glue. Just put a little bit of acetone, the 100%, the kind that just wipes the nail polish right off your fingers. And you'll notice I don't wear nail polish anymore. I gave up. Fabri-Tac takes it off too. It's got acetone in it as well. Okay, so I'll put this on here. And this is not a directional pattern. I've inked the paper. So we will glue this on. And we have to glue it on this side. If I hadn't already, no, I need to fold it again. Unacceptable. I mean, we could put a small tuck over it and it would work. But I would rather put this back together. I really need to glue it. Let me score it right there. Now you'll notice the front doesn't have the cream color on the end because we just folded it over. So guess we're going to have to live with that, or we're going to see this big area. Well, it didn't have it anyway. And I'm using a different color eyelet. Most people probably would use gold, but I am not going to use gold because I don't have enough. Oh, it does have a little bit of the color right there. Okay, let's make sure that's straight. Yeah, it's lined up right under that Noel. That should be good. And then put the scoring tool away. And that's going to stick out a little far. I could have cut and scored this a little bit shorter where some of the lace wrapped over. But it's alright, it's going to stick out on the page this way. And I don't mind if it sticks out in the book. Now, of course, the eyelet is going to be backwards. You're going to be able to see the back on this side, which is going to face the front of the book. But, alright, so I will put the acetate pocket on. It's just a clear pocket going straight across. And I will, that way we don't lose all this. And then I'll put a little bit of the lace across. And I'll make the big giant writing card. Let's see. Excuse me. What did I do with my big piece? Big piece of acetate. What did I do with it, people? Alright, I guess I will put it on off camera since I have no idea where. Oh. It was right behind me. You know, we could put some of this across the top of the pocket. Where's my mark? See this one. You know, if I made a belly band right behind this, that would kind of work, wouldn't it? There's the mark. It's on the book. Pretend like we don't see that little holiday colored little red dot. Can't believe I did that. Amateur. That end piece was big enough for a pocket, so we'll save it. Don't forget that if you're a member of the Sweet Pea Papers Facebook group, all of this step-by-step that goes with each video. So whatever I do in this video, minus putting the red dot, goofy. You can supposedly see it better against the lines. So much for that method. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. Okay. I wonder about the green or the red. Put it right across the center. Okay, cut it off right at the M and see what that looks like. We lose the word A, but you know what? If we cut the star off, let's cut it at Merry Little Christmas. And then see where we're at for the other end. We'll still have half of a star. And then we'll just put this across here. I could probably put a piece of lace behind it. I have to remember to ink it. Let me do that right now while I'm thinking about it. Then I'll put some backed tucks, probably starting from here, or maybe even here, because I don't want to have to try to cut it out to match that. That's an executive decision. I'm not saying it can't be done, but okay, so I will flip this to here. I'll do it off camera. So I'll put that on with a piece of lace. Then we'll put thought I liked that, but I don't. Make a polka dot pocket. Because we're still staying with the collage theme. We're just adding a couple of the elements and some of the papers from the other kit so that it doesn't look like a circus. Collage papers are meant to be used with other papers, I think. So ink this and put a bigger one on the front. Okay, so I better cut this. Better go ahead and do it. Then I'll put lace on it, on the edge of it. So you can see this takes a little bit more time than just gluing the pocket on. But I think it looks better. That way you can see how to do, which obviously if you can do the tag, you can do the pocket. But I wanted to do the crocodile and the charm. Now I'm going to make this look like a little stair step, because I didn't measure the cream out to here. I just trimmed it while it was on the paper, but that's okay. So we'll put that there. Looks like it has the lace right there. I'm not sure. I am going to put other lace on it. Anyway, so that's that. And we've got this for here. So let's turn this. Oh, we have to put our magnet on the back. I almost forgot. Looks like I need to trim that acetate just a little bit. Okay, so we've got that. So now let's use our big bite. You want to go 3/16. Oops. This is the brownest one that I have, which is almost copper, almost brown. What did I use on the first one? Oh, right, because I've got charms that match. Well, goodness, I can't get my stool to move. My stool is on carpet that I sit on, so it doesn't really roll, hence me falling off of it all the time. You know, I think I'll do 2 off camera. I'll show you. And then we'll go on to 3. Is it too big? Maybe. Well, here's a little Christmas present. That will work perfect. Cheers! And I like these because they're the same on both sides. Oh, this one has a little bow on this side. There it is. It kept getting caught on the back side of the eyelet. Okay, here we go. So I did it backwards. I will finish this page up. I'll do page 2 off camera, but I'll show you what we're going to do. Did I? Nope. Okay. So there's our charm that looks like a little present. Here's our flap. We got our acetate belly band. I'll make a big card. I'll glue this on. And I'm thinking maybe I'll do a little belly band right here. A little lace one maybe, another acetate one with lace on it. And that way we can put something on there. Okay, so I'll do that off camera. It's all very easy. I don't need to show you how to put another belly band on with acetate. I just showed you how to do it. So we'll set this aside for me to finish. This page, oh, we have time. Well, we need to do page 3 as well. This page is simply stamped pockets. Okay, I'm going to put this one in the center. So we're going to put one here, one here, one here. Let's see if we can get them evenly. apart. Okay, let's make a mark. That's not straight. I've been watching Grimm, Grimm, like the Brothers Grimm fairy tales, and I just have the episodes in my head. So what we're going to do, we're going to glue this one on. I've already inked it, and I've inked the page. So let's do this real quick. It takes about 2 seconds. We're not going to glue the bottom. I'm going to make it a long pocket, so I'm going to make it a stacked pocket and not a stuffed pocket. Stuffed pocket, you would make each one small or the size of the paper. Stacked pocket, the back one, the card goes all the way down. Okay. Then on the marks we made, that's where we place the top of the next one. And we only glue the sides of the next one. And then of course remember we're going to put ephemera decorations and maybe some lace. On here to decorate. I have some cute ephemera. There was more ephemera that came with the Holly Jolly kit. So we'll have more of that. I also bought some music paper from My White Cat Journal, and I printed it out on coffee dyed paper, and it turned out so excellent. It looks like actual real old paper, so I love that. So we might incorporate that in somewhere. This one we're going to ink or glue all the way around the bottom. Of course it's a pocket, so we're not going to glue the top. Now I was going to back this, which I guess I should have put these on a big piece of cream paper. Well, I'll put lace on it. That'll cover the edge. Oh, for goodness sake. Okay, and that's all there is to this page. So everything kind of went a little wonky. Okay, so now that gives us a pocket here that goes all the way down to the bottom, a pocket here, that goes all the way down to the bottom, and a pocket here that goes from here to here. Okay, so I think on the top one we'll make a card, on the second one I'll make a card, and on the third one I will put some ephemera in there. Okay, and then we'll put some lace maybe around the edges of this to cover the fact that I didn't put it on cream colored paper, you know, around the edges. So we'll do that. So I'll take care of that. I'm going to put you on hold, and then we'll at least start page 4 so we can kind of catch up to what we're supposed to be doing. And we'll do that, and I'll be right back. I was getting everything together for page 4, and we were going to start part of it. Then I realized we were at 43 minutes already, and we didn't really have enough time to start it. This is a big pile of stuff, and that's not even everything for the page. So I do want to show you real quick. We went over what I did to finish this. So page 2, right? Page 1, page 2, let me move this and this. Page 2, I put an acetate belly band on the front. I meant to put it this way, but I accidentally glued it that way, but that's all right. Then when you take the card out, the card is actually backed, right? And then the Santa stays there. He's glued on the front, and I thought that was cute. Get down in there. Okay. Then we put the charm on, and I put lace on the pocket and put a piece of ephemera in. I put the acetate belly band on that we had talked about. Then I made this card, and it's backed. Now, I haven't put anything on the back because tomorrow I'm getting some Christmas stencils, so that instead of using this stuff, which makes it have little sharp edges that catch when you go in and out of the pockets, then I'll be able to just stencil on the back. So I'm going to go back and do that. And I added lace to the acetate pocket, or belly band. Okay. So now on the last page, which is page 3 that we completed, on this one I added some ephemera, some cards from the kit. And I didn't ink them because they already had that inked look to them. This is a trifold. Okay, and on the inside you can write in there. I'll probably put something in there. Maybe I'll stencil on the inside when I get them. Trying to figure out. Well, I guess that's going to be the front. I want the bird to be the front. It's my project, and I'll do what I want. And then this is kind of a fooling because I didn't put a card all the way down. I just put this card in there, even though I could have put something that went all the way down. I didn't want to make another writing card when that's big enough. And his little head peeks out. If you can get it straight. Okay. Then down here I added some lace that wasn't one-sided. You know what I mean? It didn't have a flat side. Let's see if you can see it. And then I put some of the ribbon. Now this is the 1/4, and we tied page 1 with the 1/8. And then I added this piece of ephemera and this little saying, and I almost put it on backwards, and it almost said "oh, oh, oh" instead of "ho, ho, ho." When you turn it around, never mind. Anyway, so that's it for that. And I labeled everything. Signature 1, Video 2, page 3. Okay, so we've got these 3 pages so far. This is the only page that doesn't have a charm, but it has extra lace and stuff. Page 4 is going to have a charm. Oh no, I did do it. I have to fix this. This is what I want to talk to you about. When you add the Holly Jolly pages in, they're not 7.5 inches tall. They're 8.5. this way. And I almost did what I did here. Fortunately, I can cut the top of this one off. No harm, no foul. No foul. Anyway, or a little bit off the bottom and a little bit off the top. I realized it later, and I was terrified that I would make a page on the longer paper. So I went through and made sure they were all 7.5. I know that wasted that much for using it for cards and pockets and things, but it was better for me. And I didn't even realize I had already done it. I realized it just this second. So I'll trim that down. Yeah, I think I can just take it off the top. Well, I really don't want to, because I want to have room for the card to stick out. And I want the holly. So I will trim a little bit off the bottom and a little bit off the top, like I said. Okay? All right, well, that's it for this video. Remember to keep track of your pages. And I will see you in the next video, and that will be just a second for you and a day for me. Okay, bye-bye.